Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome with Footy with Sharpy. And I'm going to tell you about last week's results. Round 19. Carlton Blues 97 defeated the Cats 62. I'm absolute disgrace. We played rubbish football against the Blues in front of 70,000. No, was that the crowd? No, 55,000. Well, I thought the John Carlton game was a bit strappy football by the Cats. Couldn't even get into our forward on the all as well, and I'm bloody Mooney. Bomber Thompson was very angry after that game. And what an upset of the season. West Coast 102 defeated the Bulldogs 97. No one would have tipped the Eagles, but the Bulldogs fought on absolutely shocking. Oh, Rodney, he's still signing on as a coach. West Coast, there's no more Dean Cox for their footy club anymore, isn't that right? Game of Hawthorn, some killed a 74-49 and Buddy Franklin's 2 got knocked out. The fourth game, Essendon and Brisbane had a draw. Daniel Bradshaw on the side, and he kicks the winning goal from 50 and goals, and we'll have a draw there. Matthew Knight's got a bit angry in that box after that game. They should have won that, they had on. Adelaide Collingwood, I think you tipped Collingwood on there. No, you tipped it a draw, what were you doing? 89, the Pies defeated Adelaide 69. North Melbourne 120 defeated Melbourne 61 by I think over 50 points. Darryl Trotter had his first win at Melbourne and Sadner Son joining the chorus. Richmond and Sydney, the Swans winners 123-68, Ireland's 300, but they will not beat the Cats next week. Fremantle 116 defeated the pair 74 in front of a big crowd at Subiaco. Paris supporters, there wasn't even many there because it's Freo's home ground. Go away, Mark Williams. If your team used to Carlton this week, you had the 8, so go away, you stinky old man. This week's news we've got. Stuart Jew's just retired with the Hawks, so just after he pumped his fist in the air in the 2008 bloody grand final. Breaking news on Brad Ottens couldn't make it, ran 21 and I've called it. Rodney Eads preparing for the Lions. If they used to us, they're coming up against the Cats and their season could be just about over there. Fletcher keep hands, and what's bloody John Worsfold doing there at Subiaco? Caden Fletcher, not Dustin Fletcher. James Dwelt free to play Bombers. Oh, it shouldn't be playing James Dwelt. He already got report. What's the match review panel saying about that? We'll toss it after the match review panel there. Yes, good afternoon, yes. Well, James Dwelt should be got 1 week, so that's a stupid decision there. I reckon I should go down one time and see it. Andrew Abbott, they could have an upset against St Kilda this week, Adam. I reckon it'll happen. Do you reckon it'll happen? Could happen. Back to you, Mickey Moldhouse at the Etzer Centre at Collingwood. Have a nice day. Now for this week's tips, fellas. Hawthorn Adelaide, a massive game. There'll be heaps of tries. I reckon the tries will be far too strong from the Porpoise and tipping, and they'll go on and win by 34 points. What do you reckon, boys in the back? First, JB.
Crows.
Yeah, Adelaide.
You're joking? Richmond and Collingwood, oh jeez. Pitting Collingwood to win that by about 55 points at the G. Jade Rowan shouldn't be a coach of Richmond. He doesn't know how to coach a footy side. Could an upset happen here?
No upset, not a chance.
Not a chance. With Magic Man Neon Davis. No. West Coast Eagles is North Saturday 2. I'm going for the Eagles. Will be 2. Eagles in a thriller by about 15 points. Brisbane Lions versus Bulldogs Saturday. Well, I'm going for the Western Bulldogs there because Jonathan Brown's going to get beaten again by one of the good defenders, Brian Ray. The Bulldogs by 21 points at the Gabba this week. And boys at the back, first toss over to JB at the Footy Show.
Yeah, I'm going to go the Bulldogs, but not by the same margin. Closer margin than what you picked.
I want to go Brisbane.
How do you reckon Brown will have a touch?
Jonathan Brown will kick 5 goals 3 this weekend.
I reckon Ackermanis will kick 4 goals too. Oh no. Sydney and John. Big game at ANZ Stadium this week. Cheap tuned in ANZ because the Cats will absolutely smash Sydney. We'll get Star, Taylor and Kelly back. Reckon will be too strong. What do you reckon, guys?
Cats under 20 points. In fact, Cats under 12 points.
Geelong just. They're struggling.
Just.
They're going down.
What? You want to change your tip there?
Well, maybe I'll go Sydney.
Ooh.
Maybe I'll go Sydney.
Actually, I might change. I might get Sydney.
You're joking, Adam. We can just stop the whole show now. We should all agree on this one. Melbourne and Freo at the G. Definitely Melbourne by Melbourne will win that by 10 points at the G in front of 34,000.
Yeah, I'm going to stick with that tip, Sharpy. Good one.
Melbourne, good.
I know Freo will win the up with that big 7-foot guy, but with that Des Hedwin shows off to his bloody daughter in the crowd every time it happens. Hey, back to Freo, you bloody traitor, Hedwin. Ryan's bloody mob up against the power. That could go either way. And if Kane Corns will stop Judd to 12 disposals, that will be the matchup. There'll be Pearce playing on Murphy. Bryce Gibbs will be playing on to Cece. Thurston's on Favola. Letting Point it home by 5 goals. There you go, Ryan.
Carlton back. We're on a roll.
Yeah, Blues on a roll.
You're joking, Adam. What they did to us. You remember you always said widen the pits and killed all year, but like, with the Bombers midfield pacing, they're getting back. Andrew Lovett, very quick. But there's no Sorensen kills. There's no Leroy will play this week. Fisher, Baker, Montagna. Essendon at the Dome in front of 45,000 and should win that by 22 points. We'll wrap it up with Footy with Sharpy. Tune into 11 Set Saying SEN. Get on the SFL website and ask Sharpy. Has anyone been on it here yet?
I think I am. sfl.com.au.
Ask Sharpy any question you want. Remember, stay sharp and go to Cutters. Go to Cutters!